Welcome to Good Mythical More. I am so excited to be here. I can't
You're
hit
supposed to be
this
bleeping me.
and move my mouth.
You're supposed to be bleeping me.
I can also bleep myself.
You can't.
I'm in charge of it.
Well, I was giving you an opportunity. You got to bleep words that sound like they're like there is not a word to be bleeped.
I'll get better at it.
But will you?
We're gonna find out which states, which curse words are most popular in which states, and other things related to curse words in states.
I hope Vermont is in this list.
Ooh, boy.
The S word.
They love the S word.
It's not a bad word there.
It's not a bad word. My dad told me that.
And he told me that
you can say it
in 4th grade.
Because it's about the chickens. We're donating $1,000 to Equal Justice Initiative.
Oh,
Don't
I shouldn't
bleep out the
censor.
charity.
Yeah. Shouldn't do that.
I would probably say that you should set the bleep button aside while I finish this.
Yeah.
Just, word to the unwise.
Yeah.
We're donating $1,000 to Equal Justice Initiative to aid in their mission to end mass incarceration and excessive punishment, to challenge racial and economic injustice. Anything you want to bleep out in this? And to protect basic human rights for the most vulnerable people in American society. Please join us in giving at EJI.org. EJI.org. Thank you for being your mythical best.
All right.
Remember those Staples buttons?
What did they say?
Oh, that was easy.
That
I couldn't
easy.
remember. That
was easy.
That's a pretty good sensor sound.
Yeah,
tone.
actually, it's great.
Yeah,
It's a good bleeping
actually
sound.
great.
It's a good bleeping sound.
Can we give an on-air shout out to all the mythical crew involved in the videos from the main episode? Because
On-air shout out. Those are
On-air
hilarious.
shout out.
So funny. Okay.
Those are
Here
fun.
is your first state-related curse word question. According to customer service data, where does the state of Louisiana rank in terms of how much they swear?
Louisiana.
Out of the 50 states.
The South is less than the rest of the country, is my theory, being from the South. Where,
You talking Bible Belt here?
Yeah.
Really? But then you got that Cajun panache.
It does skew it a little bit. So where does it, instead, the more you curse, the lower the numbers. Like number 1 would be the most
Correct.
cursing. Number 50 would be the least cursing.
Yeah.
32.
19.
You think there's 31 states that... Okay, well,
Curse more than Louisiana?
yeah.
Yeah.
The answer is 50th.
The last.
Oh, it's the very last. I thought the Cajun
Really?
panache.
There's so many.
I would have said that Mississippi was the least cursing state, because whenever you look at demographic information about like the most like religiously conservative people on the planet, they're in Mississippi. So
I am being told that
It's interesting.
DC is included, so I guess technically not the...
TC's 51.
No. Just
Oh.
like technically not last place.
okay,
but,
not last place. Okay.
Huh.
According to another survey based on state-to-state data collected from Twitter, which 2 words does Louisiana favor the most when swearing?
Well, they don't swear much. And then, so if they do, are they going as hard?
We can
Probably
say
not.
damn and hell on the internet, right?
Yeah, those are not bad enough.
Is that your two? D&H?
But because they're not bad enough to be curse words on YouTube, are they acceptable?
That's what I'm saying. No, they're not in the... So your options, I'll give you your options.
The S word and demon.
The S word is one of them.
Okay.
I completely agree with that.
Succubus.
And then
Why are you groaning about a succubus? What's wrong with a
I
succubus?
think the P word. The S word and the P word.
The P word. Okay. No, the S word is one of them.
Well, is it? It can't just be the F word. I mean, that's too
no.
easy.
It's a it's lower on the rank.
word.
Oh, the A
of-
word.
No. What's the next letter in the alphabet?
The D word.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the B word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
The S word and the B word.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Louisiana. So if you go down there, you can
Put them together.
put them together.
Now, this
and-
is reminder. This is based on a survey of data
Awesome.
collected from Twitter. So maybe there's a tweet related thing with the S word and the B word here.
That's
but,
true.
eh.
Yeah. People on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay, where do you think North Carolina ranks for swearing?
North Carolina is at the very, a lot of people think because it's North Carolina that it might not be in the South if you're just very unfamiliar with, the United States. But it is like a southern state, and Virginia kind of is as well. But it's got a lot of transplants that change the demographics. All those
That's a good
yuppies,
point.
all those
That's
people
good.
coming
I'm
in
gonna
to carry.
say 25 then.
That's a very good guess. I am going to say that but it's still in the South, so I'm going to say 29.
Okay, your choices are 10th, 31st, or 41st.
31st.
I got to go for 31st because it's closest.
41st.
Oh, 41st.
Wow, we're
41st was closest.
Wow, that Southern culture is keeping them yuppies, keeping them Yankee yuppies from cursing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the whole South is going to be in that latter half.
There was maybe just a couple of people, and I'll affectionately call them farm people. I got family members who are farm people, so that's not a derisive term. And I don't even know if that's a term, but you know what I mean. But like when you get around, like you're working with dirt and farm equipment, like you're gonna.
There's always people who curse in every
gonna-
culture.
Yeah, but like that, I'm saying for me, growing up in North Carolina, that's where there would be a few people who's like, when they show up, boy, they're cursing like sailors. Because I never knew a sailor.
Because you seemed to be surprised when I said that all of the South would be by far and away the least cursing
Then it made sense. I agreed with
Because
you.
where else would be?
Yeah, there was just a couple of people
The Midwest is going to be right after the South.
who I would. Right.
Because there's a lot of crossover with like just ways of thinking about things in the South and the Midwest.
I mean, even when we came out here and, started interacting with people.
California is
there's
probably-
some people like, they curse liberally.
I think
I've
California
just-
is probably number one.
I've just had some data clarity, which blew my mind. I don't know if, when I said that, like, there's customer service data, meaning that, like, when people in that state call customer service for something, those are the swear words they use the most in conversation.
Yeah, because they're recording all these conversations,
Yes.
and then it's like transcribed, and they can just analyze it.
Yeah.
I've never cursed on a customer service line, but I mean, it does make sense that people would curse on a customer
And
service
that means in
line.
Louisiana, they're calling the person a B word.
Well, no, okay, so
No, they're referring
the
to their
ranking,
electronics or something.
the
my VCR is
ranking,
being a...
the ranking is customer service data. The actual words are Twitter pulled.
Oh,
So keep that in mind. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
got
yeah.
it. I understand.
So back to
You want me
Twitter
to keep
data.
both of those things in my mind? How am I supposed to do that? Which one should I keep in my mind?
Neither.
I got to choose.
Neither.
Oh, is that in any of the rounds, or can I? Okay, the top 5 soft curse words across all the customer service data: stupid, shoot, goodness, suck, and crap.
Sucking crap. Goodness is not a soft curse word.
Goodness.
It is one of the fruit of the spirit. Okay?
I don't know if I've ever.
Oh my goodness.
Thinking about customer service conversations, like how do you feel like that's productive, people? I just, you're
Well,
not
people
gonna
get worked
anywhere.
up, they're frustrated.
Yeah, sometimes you got to drop some bombs.
You got to let them know you mean it.
Okay, where does the state of Utah rank when it
Oh,
comes to
okay.
swearing? And remember, this is customer service.
This is, again,
51.
we have a very high LDS population. I'm going to go with 51 as well.
As what?
As well. It is the least, it is the cleanest talking state in the country.
Yeah.
Okay, the answer is 5th. But I'm told now.
But goodness is one of the ones
an
that
update
count.
to the data that the ranking does include soft and hard curse words.
Well, that's what, and again, I mean,
They say all the the honking goodness
If you know
terms.
if you know a good Mormon, they have found a way to not say the worst words, but say a lot of other words and get very creative with it. I mean,
It's like soaking.
well, okay, so even like all Napoleon Dynamite, right? So Jared Hess comes from like a Mormon background. I don't know if he was at the time he made the movie, but like flipping and all that stuff, like that was very big in like the Mormon community is using those replacement curse words. So, man, it gets all the way up to number 5. That's some.
Also, the for those who are with us for Good Mythical Evening, that was the inspo for perhaps one of the opening bits. Was there was a TikTok, where they asked kids in Utah what their favorite curse word was, and then it was just montaged: frick, 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 frick.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
we've got to expand our consciousness here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Expand your consciousness with our brand new board game. It's a mythical party game. It's not really a board. There's no board. It's for parties. It's the party game that laughs in the face of disaster. Rhett and Link's We're Still Good game.
And you know what? Not only is it fun and, it's going to make you laugh, it's going to make you have a good time with your friends.
This is all the instructions.
It's positive.
It's easy.
You get finished playing this thing and you're like, man, this ridiculous, hilarious thing that's maybe kind of bad, I put a good spin on it, which is a value that we need to bring to the world these days with things going a little bit sideways.
I saw a therapist give us feedback, positive feedback, that they like, what's it called when you reorient your, there's a term, reframing. Thank you.
This is a reframing gaming.
Yeah, it
experience.
helps you with reframing, which is really cool. And it's only 3 panels of instructions. I don't know how many times to tell you that there's not that many instructions. Like, this is the thing, this is how I test whether a game is worth having.
Yeah, you can sit down with a group of people who've never played and have a good time. Have a good time.
Okay.
Walmart stores, walmart.com.
Virginia. Where do you think it ranks?
Okay, so you said that North Carolina was 41st. Mm-hmm. That means that Virginia...
It's higher.
You got that metro D.C. area. Those people dealing with politics, wearing suits all the time, they're cursing like sailors. It's going to put it all the way up
I mean,
to
they're not
28.
Baltimore.
28. It's going to put it all the way at 28.
No, I'm going to say 39.
It says first. It says
Virginia
first.
is first?
Yeah.
I mean, if they're including the soft stuff, again, it's like people say the soft stuff so they don't have to say the hard stuff.
Virginia is the cursingest state.
When it comes to customer service, I guess.
But it includes the soft stuff.
It does, but like if you're thinking like, where my parents live, like out in the middle of nowhere, I don't know, things can get pretty wild, you know?
I'm having to adjust my thoughts on this because I was going to say that California's got to be number 1 because more California, and I've only lived in a couple of states.
They don't care.
In California, people curse casually in all kinds of different situations.
Right.
But we're kind of a chilled out state that probably isn't cursing while we're on customer service.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we might be less likely to get like really bent out of shape about something because, hey, we're all in California after all. So maybe you're up there in that D.C. metro traffic in Northern Virginia and you're just like getting on customer service and just cussing up a storm. I did not anticipate the customer service thing. That's a curveball. That's a curveball.
But see, now you seem to be controlling me. He didn't anticipate that.
Yeah, Carney made the point too that Virginia is for lovers.
Yeah.
Which
Lovers don't curse.
Need to reevaluate that one, I think.
Why is Virginia for lovers? I
Maybe
mean,
an
I've been
asterisk.
there. I don't know if I've ever made love in
except
Virginia.
for customer service.
But do you curse while making love?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, because I think...
And cocksucker.
Chase does.
I've been sitting here trying to hit mine. I got to learn a thing or two from you.
Okay, what are Virginia's top 2 favorite curse words?
This is the cursingest Cursing
On,
is
but and this is no longer on customer service.
This is Twitter.
On Twitter. Like curse words that are tweeted, or
Yeah.
is this a Twitter poll?
Curse words that are tweeted.
Okay.
It's not the F
This
word.
tweet is for everyone in Virginia. Could you please respond to this poll?
Virginians tweet.
I need like a list of I need a curse word bank.
I
I don't think it's the F word.
the Z word.
Is not the F word.
Let's go with the D word.
I was going to say the same thing. The D word with 4 letters.
The D word is correct.
Yep. I can see that.
And if you're going to go with the D word, I'm going to go with the P word. They come in pairs sometimes.
I think it's also the S word.
Yep, the S
Yeah.
word and the D word.
The S word and the D word.
It's a great word, the S word.
Okay, on this map, the blue to orange scale shows the frequency with which a curse word is used in tweets relative to the total number of words used in tweets in that county, which correlates strongly with the population density. The more orange an area, the more frequently they use that curse word in comparison to other parts of the country. What word does this map represent?
This is so fascinating.
So the
Look at that. So
oranger
it's obviously
is the more.
coastal.
Coastal.
But it's weird because, like,
So strange
I
that-
know a fair amount about that part of North Carolina, the coastal part of North Carolina, and it's not. It's just like the rest of the South. It's really just like the Triangle area. So I don't know exactly how, but it gets very specific down to counties here.
And how, so it's,
And like South Texas.
so what curse word do they want to use when they're closer to the coast?
But it's not just the coast, because like look, all that down there that borders Mexico too is the same thing.
Yeah, I'm talking about the coast of the United States. Sometimes it just leads to more land on other countries.
Yeah, right. And also our state of California is completely orange. It's the only state that is totally covered.
Relative to other places, the word is used that much more. It's the F word.
In Twitter?
It's the F word. It has to be.
Twitter,
I agree. If this is not the F word, I can't imagine what it would be.
it's the F word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
People
how about
don't use the F word in the middle of the country. It's like,
how about this map?
you got to
so,
get to
so
the,
you know what? So if you move to those blue areas and use the F word, you have a lot of power. Okay? You have a lot of power in your
I think
talk.
it's damn. Right here in like these pockets in the middle of the country.
I know it's not the S word because Vermont is blue. And they're using it all the time up there because it's just like they can't not use it in
Yeah,
a sentence.
what's the curse word that they never use in New England, but they use out there in like the corn and prairie zone?
Yeah, this is like flatlanders. You know what I'm saying? Like prairie people. Do prairie people use the P word? No.
Okay, we're in soft.
This is
Right.
ASS.
Gosh.
The A word.
Gosh darn it. Darn it.
Gosh dang.
What are the
Is it gosh, darn, or crap?
I guess
Darn.
well, I already guessed that. She wouldn't if she had told me I was right.
Well, you guess gosh, darn it, darn it.
I'm still going with darn. I'm not going to change my answer at this point.
I said gosh, that's not it. It has to be darn.
It's darn.
Darn. Darn, look at us up here in Minnesota. We're talking about how darn cold it is.
But there's
Let's go skiing everywhere.
but there's a little swath down there in Mississippi.
There's a middle part of Minnesota that doesn't have any. No one says darn. Where's that?
That's the no darn territory.
That part of Mississippi is the strongest part of the Bible Belt. It's the buckle of the Bible Belt, buddy.
Man.
It must be.
They don't say darn at all in New England. Like they're like, you don't get caught saying darn there.
Freaking, friggin'. I wonder where that is.
Or Louisiana, southern Louisiana down there in alligator country. They don't say darn down there either. Man. This is fascinating. I love data. Data is beautiful is my favorite subreddit.
Because we said Louisiana was, well, we said that was really low, right?
Yeah, which would make darn high.
Yeah, but it's blue.
Yeah, darn is high. Blue.
I thought red was high.
Orange is high.
Orange is high.
I mean, it means they don't use darn.
They don't use darn in Louisiana. I think it's a Cajun.
Oh, you're right. That is
something
confusing.
else in Cajun.
It is confusing.
Okay.
I don't know.
And cocksucker.
We're Still Good is available at Walmart.com and select Walmart stores near you.